as a specialization. If he's currently working as a legal officer in Tata Consultancy Services, and we are so much grateful for having him here. It's an absolute pleasure and privilege for me and all the attendees here to learn from you and to get a piece of your mind out of this discussion. So once again, thank you so much, sir, uh, for
Thank you.
joining us today. All right. So, sir, before we jump into the nitty gritties of the topic, how about you telling us your journey? Like, I know you have recently joined the legal fraternity. You have recently gra- graduated, but I would still like to know your experience in the legal fraternity so far.
Okay, so it was the year 2014. I went for selecting the college, and I selected UPS as one of them. Fortunately I got selected for four colleges. Okay, and UPS was one of them. Then my brother suggested me that this course is a bit different. Like in from childhood, they mark these skills within me that I am a very technical person, and also they decide, okay, I should pursue BTech in any stream. Once I went there, they during the course discussion time, they told me about there is a different course which is integrated one, that is BTech Energy Technology. Then at that very moment, I went through the course curriculums, that what all the subjects will be taught, and IPR being very different. And the main thing about UPS is that they provide a specialization. Is the best part. and and I got to know that BTech and LLB with specialization in IPR, this is completely different. I think very few colleges is having such type of degree in their college, running their degree, this type of degree in their college, and UPSC is one of them. So I decided to take this degree. Okay, and from 2000 only, I decided, I mentored, like I decided to interact with the faculties, because they are very renowned, they are very, like, very skillful and very insightful person. They have visions. And also, once you start, again, it was initiative from my side. There were so many people in my class, but I decided, no, I should take my initiative on my own. I should go and interact them with the faculties, because they have the vision, they have the there are the in UPS there are the industry fellow as well. Okay, so I interacted with them, so, and they started providing me the vision. Okay, so you can go through my LinkedIn profile and you can see that I started my internship from my district court. Okay, one thing, I took it as a determination and encouragement that after any vacation, be it summer, be it winter, I will be going for internship, and internship. I will be looking for putting experience in my pocket. That will definitely will be going to pay me off at time of my placement. Okay, so for that matter, uh, because I have to focus on both the things, technical thing as well as law thing. And in law thing, there is a one more particular thing, that is specialized in IPR. So first internship I did from my hometown, that is Begusaray, Bihar, district court. Then Uttarakhand Human Rights Commission, and then followed by for the technical one, I luckily I got selected for Reliance Roja Thermal Power Plant, Shahjahanpur, Uttar Pradesh. Then Patiala Session Court, High Court, Supreme Court. Then again one more technical internship, that there is a one renowned company, Avalon Clean Energy, who used to deal in this renewable energy sector. Okay, renewable energy, solar, wind, hydropower, tidal, and all. Okay, this is an MNC company, renowned one. Fortunately, I got selected by interview and all, and then I decided, now that technical thing and the basic law has been done, now I should step into the specialized sector, that is IPR. So I opt for uh, LS Dawar and Company, Amit Tomar and Associate, and Sen Oberoi. Okay, these are the law firms where I interned regarding IPR things. Apart from interning these places, out of these internships, I'm especially talking about, I will be especially talking about the IPR and the technical internship. LS Davar, see, the thing is that Anubhav, in law field, people don't used to provide your works at very early stage. Very early stage. People like it's not right to use the word ignore, but ultimately it is ignore.
All right.
You have some capabilities, you have qualities, but you are, even you are from NLUs and others now, still they are
Understood.
the top law firms. See, I'm talking about the LS Davaran company. It is 1913 1932 or 30 13 32 established law firm, more than 100 years. They got the veteran peoples and all. But I thought, no, all the internships have been passed like this. I should take one more initiative from my side. I should go and interact with them more and more. What will they say? I'm busy. Talk to me later. How many times will they say? 10 times, 20 times, 50 times? Okay. So fortunately, after 1 week, I got full access of the office. Full access. Full access. And during 45 days of my internship at LS Davar and Company, 25 patent files I have done from my side. And they were really amazed that what qualities do you have. And that's the qualities that have been taught from my universities, that is UPS. Okay, and this is the output of this course. This is the output of this course. This is why this course is very different. This is the output. This is the showcase, you can say. Okay, so they okay, so what they started giving the cases pertaining to international client. Okay, so I got the cases of Maruti Suzuki. No, Maruti Suzuki from the Indian, Yamaha and others. Okay, I got the case of Tata as well while I was interning at LS Davar and Company. So coming to Indian cases now. So so in 1 month I did all the technical works, and like if you have the FER, now first examination report, that is being issued by the patent office, intellectual property office, from whichever jurisdiction it is falling. Okay, so it has two parts mainly. One is technical one, another is formal one. Okay, so formal one, it contains, okay, there are so many forms like in other law. It has like competition law and others, form 1, form 2, form 3, 4, 5, and for different matters. And the technical part is very much important. If you have the technical background, you can clear it on your own. So they thought, what they thought, that I cannot do. So see, suppose they have questioned about the novelty. Suppose they have questioned about the inventive step. How will you deal? If the case is related to mechanical field. So you have studied mechanical field at your college. Okay. So you can understand the invention at one side by reading the abstract or by reading the description of the patent specification. Okay. So I started learning, and obviously I got so many confusion. Okay, and but they treated me well, because I don't used to think that, okay, now the time is over, it's 6 p.m, it's 7 p.m, I should go back home. So I thought, like, later stage in my life, I have to do it anyhow, so I should not start complaining. I take this vouch in my mind that I will not complain at any platform at any point of time. And that's what touched my mentor Amit Kumar Jain, and he started me teaching from that moment. No, he is very willing to learn. So he started, like, once you are close now, then he will let you know the certain tips and tricks. So the relation goes on like that. And I
All
started
right.
learning,
All
I
right.
started learning, I started learning, I started learning. And I still remember there was a case of uh, there was a case of client who was from US. I dealt his file, I dealt all the things on my own, I submitted, and sir hasn't touched, my mentor hasn't touched that. And the client applauded me for that. And the people were amazed. The intern is doing the file thing and all. So it can happen. See, if you have the qualities now, if you are very confident of yourself, it's not about me. It can be you as well. Okay. If you are confident, you have the clarity, you have done the practical things, you can do on your own. This is the simple thing we have.
So as I remember studying it in the newspaper back in 2012, I guess, कि UPS
Okay.
is the first college which introduced the concept of BTech LLB in India.
Yeah.
So Abhishek sir is a product of it. We should appreciate that. And as Abhishek sir very rightly said, that if you have clarity of thoughts and if you have set your mind on something, then success is inevitable. Then there
Yes.
is no one and nothing which can stop you. So, and regarding the specialization that UPS provides, I would definitely like to second the fact that world is moving towards generalization to specialization. You
Yeah.
get paid much more for mastering one skill than being ordinary at multiple skills. It's good if if you know a couple of things about other areas as well, but you have to be an absolute master of your niche. And in
Yeah.
Abhishek's career, it was IPR. He has given value to law firms. He has given value to independent practitioners, scored multiple PPOs, and has the undivided support from the faculties and the people he has worked for. So that
Yes.
is something we all should aspire to be like. So thank you so much, sir, for the enriching story. Now, straight away uh, jumping into the very nitty gritties of the webinar. Sir, I would like to start with the very fundamentals. Who is a techno-legal lawyer and what is its job? No one knows it here, and we all are very humbled to listen to you.
Okay. Okay. So techno legal lawyers. See, I think everybody is aware about the LLB thing, BALLB thing. First time the course like BTech LLB has been introduced. It's not BTech LLB. It's in not in the integrated form. It can be in the divided form. Say for example, say Anubhav. Say Anubhav has completed BTech from XYZ University. Okay, and now he thought that he wants to become a patent agent. He qualified the exam because he has the technical skills and all. He qualified. He appeared for the exam and qualified as well. Okay, and he did the LLB things. Now he decided, no, I should have the LLB things as well so that I can do the nearby works. Like it's a complete package, you can say, that without LLB thing as well, you can do this thing like patent. You can qualify for the patent agent examination, because for the patent agent examination, the basic criteria or the essential criteria is that one should be from science background, be it in the BSc form, be it in the mechanical form, technical, any stream, mechanical, electrical, electronics. But in our case is that then why our my course is different. I will like to elucidate more upon my course, because I know it's a bit different. So I would say why my course. So the main reason or the main elaborative feature of my course is that it is not only restricted to mechanical, electrical, electronics. During the span of 6 years, we have been taught mechanical, electrical, electronics, up to some extent computer science. Why? Because the motto behind this course, nurturing this course, or the motto of the college was that once a graduate will enter into the market, he or she will be able to draft the patent, draft the specification. What is this? What is that specification? It is a simple technical writing. What is technical writing? You know the specific. You know there are different mechanical parts right now in front of you. The mobile phone, the computer, the laptop. It has it has some structures and everything got inside it. Okay, software got inside it, hardware got inside it. Okay, so who will describe that? One who is well versed with that technical thing. He or she can understand at the same time and can pen down at the same time in the form of a specification, and that is being submitted to the patent office. So technical. So in very simple word, I think I have clarified with the help of example. In technical thing, a lawyer who is having technical background, say for example, if suppose there is a company who is uh, running into the sector of renewable energy. If suppose he got some case. Other company filed a lawsuit against that company, company A. Okay, then company the matter is regarding energy sector. Okay, so suppose there is a normal lawyer, he has done the LLB, and the obviously everything inside the matter is regarding the technology, and he don't know the power factor at all. He don't know the fact. I was interning there at the Supreme Court. Neeraj Kumar Jain sir was there. Okay, he told me that your course is why it is unique. That once I got the opportunity to handle the case related to energy sector, and there was the term called power factor. I was not about the power factor. How will he learn if he can't feel the technology? If he can't feel the invention? If he can't feel out the essence of the company, the background of the company, very thing, very early pillars of the company? How can he represent? That's why this background, this field is completely different from the existing BLLB thing in the corporate and everything. Yeah, but the beauty of this course is that you obviously if you are very much skilled, or you can say you got experience within 2 3 years or 4 years, obviously you can jump it into the corporate competition law, like around IPR. Competition law is very near, arbitration law is very, the
All right.
very essence. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's about the course. So, sir, and so now as we know the qualifications and credentials required to be a techno legal lawyer, can you tell us what are the common tasks that a techno legal lawyer undertakes? And yeah, first that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the tasks mainly are divided into mainly 2 to 3 stages.
All right.
First stages is the legal compliances, that are the seven areas of IP, that is trademark, patent, and design, and others. Okay. Then, like suppose I'm in the tech companies, so I have to deal with the IP valuation and IP management. This one is different from the legal compliances. In law firms you will not get this type of things. Okay. And other thing is patent search. Patent search, mainly out of 7 IPs, patent search is one of them. So yes, these are the responsibilities one should have. One should know how to draft the formal things. So so the thing is that this this type of lawyer who is having the techno legal skills is dealing the legal compliances matter as well as the technical compliances matter. Okay, so he will be let's say suppose you are merging with some other companies. Nowadays so many amalgamation is going on, so many joint venture is coming up. You may come across the news about regarding the joint venture as on. Okay, so who will deal that? There should not be any competition matter and all. So for that matter as well, techno legal lawyer is suitable.
All right. So if I have to summarize this, uh, the main tasks, the tasks that our techno legal lawyers often undertakes are first filing of IPs. Second is doing IP search. Third is valuation and
IP
maintaining of
management,
IP. IP
management, I
management.
think. Yeah.
IP management.
Yeah.
And fourth one would be, sir.
It's a search, patent search. Search is research or search, you can say. It's search, it's basically search. Search is very essential, very essential. Even in case of trademark design, you should know that you are not falling into the radar of anyone else. Otherwise he or she will, or the enterprises will catch you and file a suit against
All right. Understood. So these are the two common tasks that a techno legal lawyer undertakes. So, sir, now a very apparent question which rises in my mind is, who are the top employers of techno legal lawyers in India?
top employers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, top employers as of now, from so far as my experience is concerned, law firms, they can hire you as a law firm people will hire you. Technology tech companies can hire you because they have the cadre of law people. But they have the conventional lawyer as well, in-house counsel, and okay, you can be a part of them. because now there is a shift in mindset from the tangible asset to intangible asset in present time. Like everything is being protected from the lens of IP. So law firm, you can do job at law firm, you can do job at tech companies, okay, like TCS, Infosys, any company that is that are there in that are dealing their matters related to patents, that are coming up with the invention, that are coming up with the design work, that are coming up with the software things, who needs to copyright the things and all, and trademark things and all, okay. And not only these works, not only these works, we have to look forward, we have to research regarding this trademark, that this trademark is not being breached or infringed by any other who are there in out there in the market.
Understood. So basically, the categories of employers is two law firms and in-house counsels.
Yeah,
All right. Uh, is
or
there
you
any
can do your
scope?
independent practice as
Yeah.
well.
So can you elaborate a bit more on? Can you elaborate a bit more on the the scope of independent practice in this niche?
Independent practice,
Yes, sir.
independent practice, you can say that independent, yeah, one can do independent practice, but I will recommend that before that one should know that how to read. See, like, I know the technical things, but I should know there is a way to put all the technical things in the FER responses as on, if I'm talking about the legal compliance. So for beforehand one should have some practical knowledge, practical exposure in terms of jobs, okay. Then I think, or if someone is like um, very studious, very smart, that he acquired the knowledge during the internship time only, then obviously he or she can start their independent practice.
All right. All right. So I think it would be wrong to ask you about the clients because we both we all are the students of law, and
Yeah,
it's you have just joined the profession.
yeah.
So all right, sir. There is a question in the chat box which I think we can reserve for the later part of the session. So, all right, sir. Sir, now we know the categories of employers. So, can you tell us some specific names like you told us about TCS, Infosys, and Wipro? These are the tech companies. What are the
Yes.
top-notch law firms hiring techno-legal lawyers?
Techno-legal lawyers. The law firms like LS Davar and Company,
All right.
Lakshmi Kumaran Sridharar, Chadda and Chadda IP, Rempri Sagar, and Sai Krishna and Associate is there,
British Associates, I guess.
and yeah, Lalan Sethi is there. Lalan Sethi is there, and yeah, and there are others as well.
All right. So these
And there are small firms. There are small firms as well. RSR Legal is there, and Biswajit Sarkar is there. There are the law firms where you can you can they will teach you from very scrap, so it will be good. Like IP Moment is there, and there are so many law firms. There is YJ Trivedi and Company is there,
all right. All right.
and yes,
So, sir very rightly mentioned that in small law firms you get to learn things from very scratch. Why? Because in tier 1 law firms or in the big incumbent organizations there are always paralegals and A0 associates to help you, but in small law firms where when they are short on the budget and where they have limited manpower, you get full ownership of work, from taking the very printouts of the case to actually going and filing
yeah.
it. You get full ownership of the work.
Actually, yeah, yeah.
All right.
See, see. I'm telling you from my past experience that the main thing or the main skill, you will not know while you will doing internship. Now you will think that no, everything is imposed upon me, right? From print out the things and the searching thing, the filing thing, everything is upon me. You will think like this, but the main thing is that only you are learning everything from every
Exactly.
stage.
Exactly. Exactly. I remember this instance from my internship uh, when I had to prepare this. Yeah, it was a DRT matter, and I was asked to prepare the file and everything. So the office boy was absent that day, and sir gave this strict instructions that I want file on my table tomorrow morning. I knew how to use the copier, and I knew how to adjust all the settings and from where to take the files, how to arrange the annexures and all those sorts of things. And
Yeah.
I was able to complete the work. I could have made
Yeah.
the excuse of sir office boy absent tha ya kuch aur, but despite the office boy being absent and I was able to deliver, that distinguished me from all the rest of the
See,
crowd.
see,
And this,
there can be 11th hour moment that
exactly,
no one is there in the office.
exactly.
You have to scan the document and everything on your own. What will you do? Will you wait for the office boy?
Yeah, yeah. और सर को जाके ये जज को पता होगा कि हमारे लॉ फर्म का ऑफिस बॉय एब्सेंट था तो सर हो नहीं पाया, सॉरी सर. नो. ऑलराइट. सो very very very
It's very
practical
practical. It's very
knowledge.
genuine. It's very
Yeah.
practical. It's very genuine. It's very genuine.
All right, sir. So now I think we can take the question of Ayush Singh, who is asking about the eligibility. So, sir, can you please elaborate more on science background eligibility? Is someone who has done PCM in 12th then opted for 5-year BA, BB, LLB course eligible, or is absolutely necessary for a person to do their graduation in science stream, then to do their LLB to pursue career in tech law?
BSc in science is must. See, if you want to become a techno-legal lawyer, there are 7 fields. I told it earlier: patent and trademark. Patent is one of the area, I think, which is one of the main area out of 7 1. Patent. Patent is one of the vital area, you can say, vital role you have to play as a lawyer. And for patent matter, see, the very essence that is coming out of techno legal lawyer is that you are technical, you are sounding like technical. Why you are sounding like technical? Tomorrow you have to appear for the patent agency exam that is being conducted by central government with the help of IP office, intellectual property office. Okay, so once you will compete in those examination, you will be receiving one certificate to practice as a patent attorney in different IP offices. There are 4 IP offices in our country: Kolkata, Mumbai, and Chennai and Delhi. So one will be eligible to practice as a patent attorney. So for patent attorney, yes, the graduate in science, be it BTech or BSc, is required.
So, is it's an eligibility criteria, or is it something which really helps, but it's not a mandate?
I told you, na, it's
It's a
how will
mandate.
you deal the patent matter?
Let's say I take a course online and understood all the entry cases. My question is it a eligibility criteria or
See. You can do on your own then. Okay, that, like, yeah, I know the technical thing and everything. Okay,
yeah?
but you will not be eligible for attending the patent agent exams,
Uh, so
and
it's
that
a
will not and that will not suffice the name techno legal lawyer, in
all
my
right,
perspective. Yeah.
all right. So so what was his name? So Ayush sir has answered your question. Graduation from science stream is must in order to become a patent
Uh,
officer,
yeah,
right, sir?
and if you are inclined toward like trademark design and everything, then if you don't have complete inclination toward patent, and if you have inclination toward like trademark design and copyright matters, then it's okay. Then no
Yeah.
need to focus too much on science matter and all.
Yeah.
Because see, IPR is very very close to competition law. IPR is very close to media and entertainment law. Okay, and
Arbitration.
IPR is most probably close to arbitration and conciliation mediation law as well.
All right. All right. Hi, sir.
So
This question is out of context. If someone wants to be there, what would be the person? We will reserve this question for the later part of the session, Shivangi. All right. So now, sir, you are a law graduate. You have recently graduated, and That's why law students relate themselves more to you. So
Sure.
my next question to you would be, how did you plan your career in law college? Like, how did you choose your subjects? You told us that there is specialization, then how you choose your specialization subjects? How did you plan your internships? What online courses did you take in order to reach yourself, in order to reach to a position that you get hired by by an incumbent organization, by a reputed organization like TCS?
It's really a great questions, and like it's very practical in nature. Yeah. See, the first and foremost thing, I don't know about others. From my perspective, it is very, very clear that you should have some extracurricular involvement. Extracurricular involvement, not in terms of obviously it is in terms of if you're a part of debating society and everything, it's good. It's good because it enhances your personality. It helps you explore the world. It helps you explore the uh, knowledge on the practical scale. But apart from this, there are famous courses out there in the market which are there on Swayam app. That is an initiative from MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource and Development. And the best thing is that the course is being offered from IITs. Okay, and there the course, there are the general course. If someone has just started their involvement in IP sector, then they can do the early stage course from WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization. And there are so many, I think, platform like Losico is also providing the course, and there are other platforms as well.
Yes. All right. So,
And
so the
see,
main point, yeah.
one more thing is that, see, Anubhav, you are able in patent, especially in patent, you can do the rest of IP as usual. It's normal. But in patent, if you have the technical knowledge, then only you can. Say, for example, suppose a person is a mechanical engineer, so he can be a patent analyst for the mechanical matter only. So you can know about this from practical perspective. Like once I was appearing for the interview at Chadda and Chadda, they were having the openings related to patent analyst, especially for the mechanical field, especially for the mechanical. Again, you are restricted. Again, you are respected. Again, you have been narrowed down because technical thing can be from electrical thing, electronics thing, but you know the mechanical thing only. Okay. So for this matter as well, there are the course out there on the Coursera, that patenting in biotechnology, patenting in biotechnology. So once you will complete the course, you know the early skills and requirements. So there is a thin line difference. You are not the actual engineer out there. Obviously, I did BTech, but I'm telling for you that if suppose you have completed a course patenting in biotechnology from Coursera, you know the basic things. So then only na, if suppose a case pertaining to biotechnology has arrived in front of you, then you will be able to understand the things. Okay, this is the invention. Now I can pen it down. Though you are from the mechanical background. So it's about you. If you want to add as much as you can. You want to do the thing, you want to do the patent in chemical stream, electronic stream, electrical stream. It's you. There are different courses, but the basic thing is that you are science graduate, does it BTech or BSc in any stream. But the thing about my course is that they teach me about the electrical electronics at the same time while we were there in the, so we understand the thing. So if there can be an invention which can be of mechanical electronics as well, mechatronics. So you only know mechanical thing. How will you understand the electrical thing, electronics thing? So this is the very very essential thing, that one should be technically very very sound.
All right, understood. So the point emphasized here is you need to have some additional repertoire with you. You need to have some additional skills with you. Like sir
Yeah,
told that you are versed with mechanics, and if electronic matter come, or if a a duo come like mechanical plus electronics, which sir address as mechatronics, then what are you going to do? Are you going to tell your employer, sir, ये तो मैंने college में पढ़ा ही नहीं? No, that's not how it works.
That can't be excuse.
That, they will fire you there and then. so so that's how you develop your skills, by taking online courses. So here I would like to take the opportunity of plugging in Los Ecos courses. We have a course on IPR and media and entertainment laws and arbitration laws, and even in biotechnology laws as well. So you can for sure go and check the sites here. I will be putting the link in the chat also. The reason your chances of succeeding with law seco is tremendously high, because first of all, there are weekly classes. Secondly, the evaluators, the teachers are always available on WhatsApp to answer your queries. And thirdly, and the most important part, and is that we train our students to write articles about their profession. We train them to market themselves as that kind of lawyer. Like if I am a law student and my aim is to be like Abhishek sir, to score a placement like in TCS, then I would from the second year of my college start writing out energy laws, कि energy laws में arbitration कैसे होती है, energy laws में insolvency in bankruptcy कैसे रहती है, या energy laws में distribution agreements कैसे file होते हैं. So in this way, people in that fraternity will start recognizing me, and then I will be able to pitch myself better to them, and I will be able to market them myself better. Right, sir? Is
Yeah,
this
yeah,
the crux of the answer?
yeah.
All
You're
right.
very right.
So, if Abhishek sir allows, as it is his webinar, I have this very interesting anecdote to share. Uh, am I allowed, sir?
So what is this? Okay. Please show it.
So, anecdote is, he once Ramanuj sir told me about his senior who got full scholarship from Harvard to do his master's in biotechnology laws. Now, a very apparent question arises: how? Because that guy, when he was in NUJS, which is National Law School, West Bengal, he
Yeah,
wrote a book on technology, biotechnology laws, and by mentioning that book in his statement of purpose for LLM in Harvard, he got 100% scholarship. 100% scholarship, including the expenses for accommodation and eating. That is the charisma of being able to write, and that is the thing you get trained for in law seco. So definitely go and check out our courses. So now I think we can take the questions from attendees. So yeah, Shivangi's question. नहीं नहीं पहले let us take the question from Abhishek Pawar as well, because I find it very pertinent. How did TCS hire law graduates and on what basis? Sir, this is for you.
see, see. I think it's an internal matter, and like I didn't went there because it was not off-campus placement. Okay, so the college has approached. It's very obvious. The college has approached, and they know. They just provided us the platform. 1 month ago, just we got to know about this is the job description. These are the requirements they are going to evaluate on while you will be being interviewed by the panelists, and the panelists and all are then interviewed, and then written examination and others, and you have clarified and all, and there are these things. Yes,
Great, great. So, sir,
because generally, like in law firm, it's easy. It's easy to get selected in law firm because they have, like, if you want to go if you want to practice there in, if you want to be in-house counsel of, say, example, Facebook, you search, you google it on right now, you will be looking that they need 5 years, 7 years of experience at least. So they are the big company, they at least require some background, some experiential background. They require. But I think our course was innovative, as sir told while we were being interviewed by the TCS, that they have, because in the first time of history, in the first time, they earlier the TCS used to come for the mechanical guy, MBA and others. Okay, first time in the history of UPS, TCS has come up for BTech LLB for the law field, first time. So the college knows, the placement department knows how they approach. And
All right. Understood, sir. Again, can you repeat what was the hiring process? First, they take interview, then first technical test, then interview. What was?
technical test was there, yeah. Technical test, they took technical test in 2 rounds, and then HR rounds and all.
Okay.
Now
So
first
tour.
they did CV sorting, CV sorting.
CV sorting. All right. So first CV sorting, then two round technical
Because
test.
if someone will Google it, no, na, like legal field, there is no clarified answer over there in the Google as well. Like there is nothing like in-house counsel. There is in-house counsel, they know, or everybody know in-house counsel is there. Okay. And yes,
Understood. Understood, sir. All right. Uh, so so the hiring process you mentioned was first there is CV sorting, then there is two round technical test, then
and one
then
HR
there is
round.
HR round, and then there
Yeah,
is interview.
yeah, and HR round, yeah, HR round is different. HR round is obviously must. Every round is different because they want overall personality. They want people who is like very well versed from every corner. They just don't know the extra. They are just not involved in the social thing, extracurricular thing. They want you as a person,
Precisely.
not an
So
employee who is really stuck into the law
yeah,
things and all. You
exactly.
should be overall.
Precise. So as sir they mentioned, ki, you need to develop, you need to have a holistic personality. It
Yeah, yeah,
it won't suffice ki you are just good as a lawyer. You should also be good as a team player. You should also be good as an organizational person.
yeah.
All right, all right. So that is how TCS hires. Sir,
See,
just one follow-up question.
these are the basic things. Like you are in the college now, you must involve in small activity. Don't think it as a small activity. Even one line of experience, the one line of experience will work for you. One line of experience. Suppose you are in HR round, you like you were being interviewed for a committee, selection committee. Say for example, in my college, but their MCA committee is there, technology society is there. So I got selected as, for the role of researcher over there. I know something.
All right, all
At
right,
that moment, I knew something at that moment. So
all right,
that is the beneficial thing. You
all
should
right.
be involved in
Understood.
every
Understood.
extracurricular activities and all.
Understood, sir. All right. So next question is from Shivangi Banerjee, and I don't think it's out of context. It's very pertinent. If someone wants to get into the legal counsel and tech companies, what is the process we have already answered, and what is the skill one can acquire to get in touch? So this skill part is, I think, very pertinent. So, sir, can you tell us like list of 4 or 5 skills which are a must-have in order to succeed as a techno-legal lawyer?
Techno legal lawyer skills, I will say that you must have the technical writing skill.
Technical writing skill.
You should know the IP search. IP
IP.
search. I'm focusing on IP search.
Okay.
IP search can be related to again patent, trademark, design, and others. IP search. IP search is very important. Technical writing is very important, especially for the patent field. Again, in patent field, there are different fields, as I told. So there are different tips and tricks to search the novelty thing, the inventive step thing. For the matter related to biotechnology, it will be different. For the chemical thing, it will be different. Why? Because it has some structural things and other things. Okay. For the mechanical, it will be different. Electronics, it will be different. So for those things, you should know. So it's about practice. Once you will start practicing over the IP search. So I told you na that MHRD has um, come up with a course called Patent Search for Lawyers and Engineers. That is run by IIT Kharagpur. One can complete that course and get to know about the patent search.
Perfect.
Because if I will talk about the patent search, it will be like completely different, and people will get.
It requires a separate webinar altogether.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. So two skills,
And yeah,
two skills I've understood. One is
two
IP
skills.
search. Second
Yeah,
is
and
technical writing.
yes, and the third is dedicated
What else, sir? What
internship.
else, sir?
Third is dedicated internship in the field of IPR. It can be law firm, it can be company as well. Suppose you are practicing in thermal power plant, Adani thermal power plant, Reliance thermal power plant. They each and every month or 2 3 months they come up with an invention. They have the legal team as well who used to pen down those inventions for getting it granted in their favor. So see, both the roles are being played over there. So you have to focus like that. Yes, the basic part of LLB, like the court proceeding, how does court proceeding take place at High Court, Supreme Court, District Court, tribunals. Okay, one should know. But during the last year, like if you are doing BLLB or any other course, like during the last 2 years, you should completely focus on IP based internship. It
So
will help.
B.
It will help.
Yeah.
It's
All
very
right.
simple. First one is that what was the first one? I'm not
Technical legal writing.
technical legal writing. Second one is search, IP search. In IP search, there are other streams as well. And the third, dedicated internship in
Perfect, sir.
IP field.
All right. All right, sir. So these three are the main skills you have to
Yeah.
focus on. Very precise answer. Very practical. All right. So next question is,
And
guys,
again,
I,
if
I
you
will
are,
focus more on the questions which are related to career building and not what happens after the jobs. Okay.
yeah,
So I've been telling this thing to attendees here.
yeah.
So Shivangi
Because
has
I'm fresh.
another
Because
question.
I'm fresher as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know what will happen later.
What kind of internship can one get in IPR firms? Nah, let's. I didn't understand this question. What kind of internship? Matlab, how many kinds of internships are there? So, Shivangi, you can send a further clarification on this question. We will take it.
Sure.
What is the future of blockchain lawyers of or future in technology lawyer like AI? Yeah, very pertinent question. So, sir, the Lakshay has asked, what is the scope for technology lawyers or blockchain lawyers in the coming 5 years? Like, there are a lot of developments happening in industry like AI, or COVID has also introduced many innovations. So, where
Yes.
do you see the industry of blockchain lawyers and future and the technology lawyers going in the next 5 years?
See, firstly, I will say that there are two fortunate things. There are two fortunate things in the favor of blockchain lawyer or AI lawyer, you can say, or the lawyer. See, they're from the CS background. They're AI or blockchain is a part of CS, computer science, right?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Yes. So the thing is that first of all, the patent office has come up with amendment rules in related to software inventions. That is, I think 2017 they have come. They has come up with the revised rule from 2000. It was first there that computer related invention that is mentioned there in the section 3K of Patent Act 1970. So under section 3, it is being said that these are the inventions which are not going to be patented. So under section 3K, computer related inventions are not going to be patented. But if a software in conjugation with hardware is coming up or performing a specific task, then that practical scenario, if can be penned down in the form of patent specification, in the form of patent writing, can is eligible for being patent. And second thing, data privacy bill is also there. And as I'm not from the CS background and all, so I don't know in detail about these things. But yes, these are the things.
All right. All right.
And I have started right now, so I will let her know.
Yeah. Yeah. Understood, sir. Perfect, sir. This much insight is enough for law students to work.
Yeah, basically,
Sometimes
the,
expert tells so much that students don't grasp anything.
yeah, it's very simple. It's very simple. See, the
Yeah.
the fortunate thing about the computer science and the AI technology or blockchain technology or any computer related invention there, that it is now eligible for invents. It is now eligible for being patented. The first and foremost thing is that the great thing, because it was completely banned under Section 3K of 1970 Act, that computer related invention is not going to be patented, especially the software one. Okay, but
All
now it
right.
is being patented. Data privacy law is coming up. Fortunately, hope for the best.
Data privacy laws are booming. I mean,
Yeah,
we Law Seco is also prepared, coming up with a course on data privacy, and the companies like Amazon.
Law Seco is playing proactive role. That is great.
Thank you, thank you. It means a lot when it is coming from a person like you. And I was saying that companies like Amazon, Walmart, and Apple, Wistron, Samsung investing in India and setting up their facilities in India, collecting users' data, that they will they are going to hire lawyers in in chunks. They will need an
Yeah,
army of lawyer to you know uh, structurize this all these things and set up all the legal
yes,
framework for this to work function smoothly, right, sir? So
yes.
people,
So many companies are shifting from different countries to India, so they
yeah,
need cadre of lawyers. And the
especially in times
best,
of COVID.
yeah, and the best thing of this thing is you can understand in very simple term, very simple term about CS. See, what will CS do? CS will be related to any hardware, right? Suppose you have done some coding in your laptop. Okay, Alexa, switch on this light, close the door. Okay, open this window. Some. So what is this? These are the codings. They are performing something, right? They're performing something, obviously, and that performance is being patented.
Understood. All right, great, sir. Hrikesh has asked a question: BE Civil plus LLB, what career scope does it have in India?
Civil law, about civil, BTech in civil, I don't know as of now.
Yeah, perfect. It's all right.
Okay, so frankly speaking, I don't know.
Yeah,
But obviously, you can come up with the LLB thing. If you have opted LLB thing, you must have the clarity while opting for the LLB thing. Okay, you can do the LLB steps. Okay, and if you are relating it to the IPR, then of course, rest of the IPR you can do, like trademark, copyright, design, and everything you can do. And in relation to trademark, there is competition law is there, media and entertainment law is there, and these fields are also very vast in nature. You can hire up for the film industry as well. They also need the media and internet. Netflix, you can hire for that, but again, they are asking for the experience, and you should know it on practical skill. Like Losico is also providing the one is related to competition law. I think there's a course related to competition law,
yeah, exactly. There is.
and they are providing it from they are providing in the practical sense. That is the great part. They are not only providing the theoretical part.
All right.
One
So,
can do that.
okay, guys. I think we have answered almost every question. One question is from Sudarshan: can a law graduate who is working in a private organization functions as an advocate, qualified in visa exam, and practice law as a second job profession? I didn't get
Can
this
you
question at all. So, did you understand the question?
please repeat the question? I haven't listened.
Yeah, Sudarshan, can you send a clarification? Well, we are not getting the question. If you can send a clarification, that would be great. There is another question from how to acquire internship in tech companies. Yes, sir. This again is very pertinent. How do I, if a guy like me who is not from a tier one college wants to gain practical on-field skills in tech companies like TCS, like Infosys, like Wipro you mentioned, how can we get internship? How can we get a footing on the door?
See, that guy, the guy who has asked this question
It's a
is
girl.
from
It's
BTech.
Shivangi.
Okay, Sivangi. Okay, she is BTech. She is from BTech background, BSc background.
She hasn't specified that. She is just
He
asking
isn't.
general question.
First, ask her. If suppose,
No, she isn't.
she is not from
No,
BTech background.
no, she isn't from science background.
Okay, I think the very foundation of tech company lies on engineering fields, right? Right?
Yeah.
The very foundation lies on engineering fields. Say, for example, if suppose I'm talking about the TCS. In TCS, there is a sector called automotive sector. So we'll be drafting the patents for automotive sector as well. There is CS sector. There is biotechnology. There is a chemical. There is energy. Everything is there. So I think, in my view, I'm not disappointing you, but in my view, BTech is basic to get into these types of company and all. But of course, if you want to do do your internship related to corporate matter, obviously IP is also a part of corporate thing as well. Okay, but if you want to do internship, say for example, for the other fields of IP, say for example trademark, copyright, design, you can do it. But for the BTech, for the technical thing, for the patent related thing, you must have BSc or BTech background. And if you have the BTech background, suppose you did BSc, you completed your BSc, right? And if you are coming for the internship at Infosys, I think it is sound like yes, it is similar, similar, right? So I think it's very genuine, it's very general in nature that this is this is my requirement, and you are very similar to it. So
Understood, sir. All right. All right.
yeah,
Thank Can a law graduate who is working in a private firm pass BCI exam? All right. Uh, so I think with this, we are done with all the questions. Sudarshan's question is, can a law graduate who is working in a private firm and who has passed the Bar Council of India exam can practice as an advocate, can practice uh, as a as a lawyer in this? Is he allowed to do litigation? This is what he means.
litigation in which field? IP field?
No, he has asked this general question.
He can do litigation like in Chadda and Chadda. If I am specifically talking about Chadda and Chadda IP law firm, there is there are individuals who are working on the IP thing, and there are the individuals who are working on the litigation thing. Obviously, the same individual can do the litigation thing. It's very general. See, I was handling a matter. I was handling an application number 12345 something. Okay, any technical thing. Okay, they I filed the FER response. It got rejected. No, this doesn't have nobody. Then the next step is they will be calling for the hearing. Okay, I handled it, or they can be experienced lawyer who have some soft skills and all, because these are also required for the litigation thing. Only not only the technical. Okay, it should be a well-groomed person from every perspective. Okay, so he or she will be appearing, or the person who was handling the file, obviously he can appear. But I doubt in case of tech companies they will be allowing you to appear in the court or not. I don't know, because I haven't done, and I haven't done yet as of now.
All right, understood. So, what was his name? Sudarshan. The base, the eligibility to give bar council exam is that you have to be a law graduate from a law college which is recognized by bar council, uh,
Yes,
and and the government of India, and then you appear for the uh, uh, all India bar exam, and then you are allowed to practice in the courts. And uh, and in order to practice in forums like registrar of patents, where you answer the pleas and opposing file opposite charges, as sir mentioned, for that there is separate requirements which sir just told you. So I guess with this, I'm done with my set of questions. All the attendees' questions have been taken into cognizance. So, sir, what do you think? We can call it a day?
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, uh, I don't. Do you guys have any other question? Any other question?
You can ask me on LinkedIn and
Yeah.
other platform. You can mail me your questions.
So,
I will
Asif, can
really
you
help you.
please type your email in the chat box?
Okay.
Yeah. And I have sent Abhishek Kumar sir's and my LinkedIn profile in the Zoom chat as well. Here I send it again. You can always reach out to him in case of any further query. And if you have any query regarding law psychos courses, I am always there. It's my LinkedIn is also in the chat box. Feel free to reach out to us. Okay. So with this, we call it a day. Thank you so much. Abhishek sir has also sent his email. And with this,
Thank
it's
you,
time for us
Anubhav.
to bid you. Yeah. And
Thank you, Anubhav
thank
and
you,
Lost Tokyo
thank
for
you,
providing me
Abhishek
the
sir. It's a privilege for me to be with a person like you, who has fought the odds in his life for so vigorously and so vehemently. I remember even some people in my very close circle have got laid off and got paid pay cuts. But you, on the other hand, in the COVID crisis, have got the job in TCS, have scored a job in TCS, that too as a legal officer. It's a commendable thing. So we are
Thank you so much.
it's it's a it's a big deal for me to have a resource person like you on my platform. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to all the attendees for joining us here.
And
Your
one more
question.
thing, Anubhav, one more thing is that. One more thing is that.
Yes, sir.
That's why I told you earlier, and we discussed it earlier, that it should not be related to subject matter and others thing, right?
Yeah.
It should be very, very generic because people don't know about the general things. They are very confused. That how should they proceed?
All right, sir. Precisely, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, guys. So ending on this note that you need to have clarity of thoughts, and you have to be in order to excel as a techno-legal lawyer, you have to be the master of every single field. All right. With this, thank you so much for joining. Signing off for now. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you all for joining my